Hello students, how are you? Today's lesson is about the active and passive voices by Miss Fatima Abbas. First of all, what is voice? Voice refers to the who or what that is doing the verb's action in a sentence. So who, the person, what can be thing or action. So the active voice means that the subject is doing the action. This is an active subject. يعني هو subject he is performing something. For example هون هذا subject هو boy أو girl. Here the action is run, cry, sleep, jump. So لما يكون عنا active voice البوي or girl بيكونوا عم يعملوا a certain action, doing anything. The passive voice means the subject is receiving the action. This is the passive subject. يعني subject هون the pan is being washed. يعني it's receiving, it's taking something, taking action. How do we know whether a sentence is active or passive voice? First of all, we look at the subject. Second, is it performing action? هي بيكون active. Is it receiving action? بيكون passive. هاتيكم example. The boy is jumping on the rope. شو هو subject? Name, anything, noun. It is the boy. نطلع بالboy. Is it making action أو taking, receiving action? Is it jumping? So he is jumping and he is making the action. So it's active voice. Is it receiving the action? يعني the homework is done by a student. شو subject هون؟ أول subject. The subject بيكون in the beginning of the sentence. هو the homework. الhomework is it doing anything? هو homework is doing anything? No. Is done by the student. يعني هو is receiving an action from the student بيكون passive voice. For example here the boy is the subject, plays the verb. The boy is doing the action, so the boy is active subject. يعني عنا هون active voice. Sentence is active voice. Here the piano is the subject و is played the verb. The piano is receiving, not doing the action. ما عم يعمل شي البيانو, it's receiving. So the piano is passive subject, يعني sentence is has passive voice. Another example, the dog scares the cat. Dog هو subject and actively doing the verb action يعني active voice. هذا dog هو subject, the dog. Scares عم يعمل action, he's scaring the cat, so هذا active voice. The cat is scared by the dog. الcat هون هو subject. Is scared by يعني ما عم يعمل action subject. الcat ما عم يعمل action بس هو is receiving an action من الدog. So the cat is subject but the cat is not doing the verb's action, so it's passive voice. Now how to rewrite this passive voice into active voice. يعني we have to exchange them all so we have to exchange the active voice into passive. First of all, I identify the verb. Yeah, the sound is heard by Sarah. هون the verb is heard. Ask yourself, who or what is doing the verb action? يعني who is doing, who is hearing here? Yes, Sarah is hearing. So, Sarah, we rearrange the sentence. We put Sarah in the beginning. We put the verb, heard. What did she hear? The sound. Keep the verb tense the same. يعني إذا الverb present, we keep it present. Past, we keep it past. Past progressive, the same. Let's apply. Take these two sentences and change them into passive form. The teacher erased the board. The students did their homework. So, the teacher erased the board. We put this noun in the beginning. The board بصير هو subject. Erased نحط was erased. And the teacher, by the teacher هون we add by لأنه it's something done by someone else. كمان the students did their homework. Homework was done. كمان بعدنا بالpast by the students. So the active voice is more concise, it's easier to understand, less work for your reader, we understand it very quickly. The active subject is doing the verb's action. The passive voice is harder to understand and the subject is receiving the action. Now thank you for listening and don't forget to do your homework.